Lopsided. Matchup, Doris. Well, we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
You're exactly right, BA. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
2 shots.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Jokic. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jokic, the screen. Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Murray. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And Edwards puts up a deep three. They get it back. There's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Edwards.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Kicks it out Towns. Up top Edwards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. And here are the Nuggets. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Alexander Walker gets the 3-ball to go.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gordon outside. On the wing, Murray takes a 3 and And he buries his first look.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. Takes the three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his third straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic. The three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Defensive foul. Aaron Gordon.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Anthony Edwards at the line for one.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Nuggets foul. Contagious Caldwell Pope. That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Now, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Jackson, a pass to Chanchar. Watson, the putback. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Edwards against Jackson. Edwards can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tony Brown. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley looking for an opening. Kick out to Brown. Lets the three fly. Nails it from three. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jordan, the pass to Chanchar. On the wing, Holiday. Shot on the wing. Reed with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Jordan inside, working on Reed. Driving in, and book it. Chanchar.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Outside, Brown. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Chanchar. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Conley finds Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, Reed. Fires from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jackson attacking. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Woo-hoo, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
A minute and a half left in the second quarter. The shot by Conley, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Milton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Chanchar's shot is off. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen. Anderson drives, uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got his first basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Nifty move. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
Outside, Brown. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Reed a screen on Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Brown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jackson left side. There's a screen. Stolen by Conley. Reggie Jackson has been on display for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, have we seen Reggie Jackson really have a great game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Netting the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Towns outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Grant!
Come on.
Get out the way!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Murray for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
High post Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Murray passes to Jokic. Murray inside, guarded by Edwards. Murray, no good. For the lead. Towns against Gordon. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. That one a little long.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Edwards finds McDaniels. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down low. Porter with the steal. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Porter. Outside McDaniels. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A minute 6 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Jokic. Jokic, the screen. And stolen by Edwards. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball. Substitution on the court.
Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Takes it inside. And here's Jordan. Outside Holiday. Pass to Chanchar. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Edwards for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's the break. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Jackson down low, covered by Milton. Back to Jackson. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by Jackson.
Capable of dropping the hammer off the drive. Jackson taking charge right there.
Conley on the attack. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Reid. Milton with it. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Jackson. Reid for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Jackson, pass to Chanchar. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Outside, Brown. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jordan, the pass to Chanchar. Here's Jackson with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Listen, we've seen Reggie Jackson get into a rhythm, and then it's very difficult to get him off balance. Reggie Jackson's a problem right now, folks.
Reid passes to Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Substitution on
The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Murray on the take. Pass to Jokic. He's feeling it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Number 7.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. Now Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert.
Oh, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And so they foul intentionally.
Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Yep, count it. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Kicks it out Towns. Five on the clock. Good work defensively by Gordon. Murray from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
So the Nuggets win it. This one was in the back alley. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Murray. The shot that time, not on target. Hunter with some nice defense. And Young kicks to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop.
Guys, that was a great job of just taking it right at him.
Now here's Gordon. Jokic with the bucket.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Young is double. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Bay. Passes it to Hunter. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And Murray. Oh!
Now this requires elite level athleticism. Murray just floating.
And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver. To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Gordon. Porter passes to Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against Young, the 8-footer. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Jokic has got 5 now.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Young inside. He's covered by Murray. Capella dishes to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
So quick on these drives, as quick as a hiccup. Can't let him, Caldwell Pope, get into the lane like this.
Young is double. Murray the pass to Bay. For the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. And Clark Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there. And
he really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Caldwell Pope with it. Young's there. Rebound by the Hawks.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Jokic. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Murray outside. It's up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over. Oh.
saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, the creative slam dunk artists.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Denver in the lead. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here he goes. That's his 4th basket of the game. And he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Boy, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic. Busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
Young's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Jokic. Gordon finds Jokic, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. "12 seconds left to play here in the first, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Chunchar. The shot will not fall. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Atlanta, Griffin out there with Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard. Outside, Bogdanovich. With the drive, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Jackson.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Here's Jordan. And that one is off. Good D by Johnson. Right side, Bogdanovich. The wing jumper off target.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And it's in there. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact, and Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 3. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jackson with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Watson. The putback. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he drives in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Throws up, and Griffin slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player. Usually, free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Down low. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Young. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. To the right side. Murray finds Young. The tray. Traps in the tray. Young's got 10.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
There's the pass to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Three-pointer. No good, but he's still shooting 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor. Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Young for 3. Again, Young missing. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Jokic. Good! But Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
For Denver, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating deep, efficient offense, excellent energy. And this dude is a real valuable piece.
Young, good.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Murray with it, out guarded by Murray. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Gordon.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Here's Young driving to the basket. Capella kicks to Bay, beyond the arc, drains it from beyond the arc. Bay's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gordon to the left side wing. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Hawks. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 6 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you proceed. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. .46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bufkin. Bogdanovich with it. This one for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson can't connect from short range. The Hawks leading by 4 to the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes to Chuncho. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Bogdanovich looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Watson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Reggie Jackson.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Bogdanovich, Griffin out there with Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at the point. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let her hear it.
Both teams will make substitutions. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Jokic against Capella. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 7. Young passed to Bay, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Murray scanning the floor. Clock at 6.
It's really hard to stop Murray there. I mean, with his size, mobility, and speed, sometimes the defense is just forced to make an adjustment.
First free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 9. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Murray against Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he dunks it down.
Jokic so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Young outside, into the lane. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter in the corner. Inside. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Here's Young. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 25 points in the game.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Bay with the screen for Young. And there's the drive. It's not going to go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. Young against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time delivery. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
In the corner, Bay with it. Stolen by Gordon. Outside for Murray. To take the lead. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the strength of Murray. Finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Murray against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Young driving inside. Count the basket. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Young pass to Bay. The kick out to Young. Takes it inside. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail. Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Murray looking around. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And here's Atlanta. Bay with a screen for Young. From outside, off the mark.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Gordon dishes to Caldwell Pope, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bay kicks to Murray. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly.
Thanks for... Well, we've got some... explosive... athletes out here tonight, Graham, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
There's Young with the 3. Goes back up. Capella can't get it to go.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Kicks it out Towns. Over to the wing. Edwards against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old school pass first mindset.
Now here's Young. Bay right side. The kick out to Young. And it's Young again missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
3-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Gobert inside. He's against Capella. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Young, the pass to Murray. Conley against Young. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Okongwu's checked in for Bay.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so Capella will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. And he drives in, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's McDaniels. Towns outside. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Hunter. Out left to the wing. Young with it. Towns covering. Here's Okongwu. That one goes in.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Here's Conley. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. He's got 5.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got 6.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Here's Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Conley against Capella. McDaniels inside. The kick out to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. He needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Young. Murray from outside hits a 3-pointer.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Conley against Young. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contact. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. Bogdanovic passes to Griffin. Now here's Bogdanovic. Driving inside. Basket counts.
Bogdanovic making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Outside Milton. Outside Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Bogdanovic. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Brown passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Milton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovic on the wing. Anderson covers. Another 3 for Atlanta. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent, until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Griffin against Milton. And here's Brown for 3. Drops in the 3. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. To the paint. Here's a Okongwu. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. Milton passes to Anderson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
1:46 left in the half. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Right side, Milton. Reed, a screen on Bogdanovich. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here they come. Here's Bufkin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Reed sets a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich into the lane. Rebound Minnesota. 30 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Anderson. Outside Brown. Up top Reed. Outside Anderson. 6 to shoot. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Here's Alexander Walker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Here's Griffin. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Bay with a screen on Conley. Young against Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 1-point game. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Well, the Hawks shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here goes Trey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 9 points.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Right side McDaniels. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. He launched that one from way outside. 12 points for him.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up on purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
So it's Atlanta now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defense's challenge.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Murray, and Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Capella is sort of the prototypical role guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
Murray, no good. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Hunter with a double. McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a three there. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Capella, screen on Conley. Young. Oh, Trey taking it himself.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Edwards looking for an opening. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murray.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the second free throw is good.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Young drawing the double team. Bay finds Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Bay outside. Pass to Capella. Bay outside. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They focus to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Young misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Here's Young. Misses off the left iron. Conley looking for an opening. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Timberwolves ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Bay and Capella, they're inside. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Bay with a screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray passes to Bay. Second chance effort. Murray, no good. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Towns outside. Launches it. The rebound by Murray. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Outside for Bay. Murray for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Young against Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Atlanta calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Mike Conley. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Allie, thank you. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Capella finds Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
The IQ showing up here as Murray uses that pick to get free.
Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Capella screen on Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just a terrific all-out effort from Edwards on the fast break. He gets the ball and finds an open path to a shot.
Capella screen on Edwards. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
On the wing, Bay. Reed against Capella. And Young draws the double. Outside for Bay. On the wing, Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Over McDaniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Bay with a screen on Edwards. There's Young with the 3. Bay. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Towns a screen on Bogdanovich. Alexander Walker knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, Bey is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
Towns outside. Back to Reed. From downtown, gets the bucket.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and...
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
talent in these two backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Jokic. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Sinks the triple.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Jokic slams it in.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Murray against Conley. With the floater, just 5 on the clock. Jokic passes to Murray. Off target from 3-point range.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Outside Porter. And it's Jokic in the corner. Caldwell Pope outside. He takes it in, makes it off the glass.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. Driving the lane. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Edwards.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
Ah, so much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
No one covering. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the 3-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
To the inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Conley. There's the three. Doesn't go for him.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Gordon. Drives to the hoop. Minnesota with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Jamal Murray.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
And Porter putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Unloads, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Round the pass to Reed, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now here's Jackson, still without a basket. And Watson has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Five on the clock, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Chunchar. The rebound by Anderson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's Jackson with the drive. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jackson's got his first basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 5. Anderson outside. A 3-ball. Reed misses. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Holiday. Jackson setting the pick here for Holiday. The pass to Watson. 6 to shoot. Here's Chunchar, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets leading by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David,
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Alexander Walker after the Nuggets pick up 2. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Jackson down low, defended by Milton. Janjar, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6 and stolen by Watson. Jackson down low, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And we know Reggie Jackson, as a dribble driver, is a force to be reckoned with. Boy, he gets right through the contact.
Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Watson, still yet to score. Second chance shot outside for Jackson. Milton grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. To the middle, here's Reed, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Reed. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. 6-point game. No good with the layup. And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets lead by 6. It's time now to go. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Towns. Towns is doubled. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Porter inside. Towns on him. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trail by 8. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Conley into the lane. Jokic against Gobert. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl-Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the 3, folks. You better check him.
Here's Murray. Tips it up. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 9.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Edwards drives in. Good defense by Jokic. Denver leading by 6. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
For 3, Murray. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk. Passes it to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Driving in. Off on the layup. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic from deep. Jokic from distance.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Conley with a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 10.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And great finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And that one's good. Towns.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside, Towns. A floater. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, DA? Thank you. Outside, Porter, and there's the pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Edwards against Porter. Conley surveying the D. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
And Murray, here we go. It's stolen by Gobert. With 4 seconds on the clock. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Conley.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Nuggets on top, up 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Jordan, and it's Janshar in at the 4. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Jackson. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Reed. Anderson. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Janshar. He's covered by Brown, and that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Watson, defended by Milton. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Denver. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Janshar, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Jordan sets the screen for Jackson. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jackson finds Watson. With some arc. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is
Jackson at the line for 2.
tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Jackson.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Towns against Jokic. Left side, Gordon. Murray outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Towns, the pass to Reed. Oh, good on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
And the 3-ball is good. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Fires it up. Reed with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gordon goes in. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. And stolen by Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Murray. And Joe Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. But 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Passes it to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Misses the shot. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Off target from outside. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Young. Hunter with a double. Porter finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Young.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Murray, shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Shot from 16. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Capella, screen on Murray. Young, the pass to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Young from long range. Counted from distance.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Bay outside. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. On the wing, Murray. Capella, the pass to Murray. Off the mark there with a three. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. Caldwell Pope finds Gordon. Here he goes. Jokic up top. He's covered by Bay. Murray passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Over Bay. And it's Jokic missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Capella screen on Caldwell Pope. Young with the bucket.
What an effort by Trae Young. He found a way to score.
Murray against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Capella against Jokic. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Young looking for an opening. Inside. Capella, the pass to Young. On the wing, Bay. The three ball. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, Jokic. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Young. Deflected.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
32 seconds left in the first. Here's Murray. Finished off the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Jackson. He takes it in. Count it.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter here. Bogdanovich into the lane. Snatched away. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Get loud, fans! On the court, it's coming to the floor for your Hawks. Number 32, Wesley Matthews.
And here's Bogdanovich on the court for Denver. We've got Justin Holiday. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Watson in at the shooting guard position. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor.
And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Griffin slams it in.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Jordan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is what DeAndre gives you. An enforcer inside who's developed more moves offensively.
Pass to Matthews. Outside Bogdanovich. Going inside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night. Denver in the lead. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Now here's Bogdanovich. The D's right on him. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Jackson.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Holiday against Bogdanovich.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
again here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Johnson finds Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And it's Denver with a rebound.
He like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Pass to Chanchar. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Griffin. Count the basket. Griffin's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The drive by Jackson. Missed inside.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jordan. Here's Holiday. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. To the inside. Griffin outside. Outside Bogdanovic. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovic shows nice touch with the 3 ball.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
With the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Capella. There's the drive. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Bay with a screen on Murray. The kick to Hunter. Murray against Porter. Bay outside. 5 on the clock. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Bogdanovic making things happen for the Hawks. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray are the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Here's Young. Oh, the floater is good for Young.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Fires the three. And another three for Denver.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Murray's shot is good.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Puts the move on, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Young with it. Checked by Murray. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Murray. From the arc. Here's Bay to the wing on the left. Fires from deep. And DeJounte Murray good for three. Murray's got 11 points.
Wow, if Murray can hit that one with any kind of consistency, watch out.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
There's Young with the three. Bay passes to Young. Back to Bay. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Bay with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Porter, here he goes. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Murray against Young. Bay with a screen on Murray. Here goes Trey. Bay, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Capella, screen on Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Murray. Murray with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Jokic passes to Porter. Clock at 6. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
So both teams making some changes here. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 7.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the Hawks making a change here. Matthews checked in.
Give it up there for y'all.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, Jordan with the block.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bogdanovich. The kick out to Johnson. Blocked again! And he recovers it. Here's Matthews. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Jordan with it. Pass to Chanchar. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Chanchar's got his second basket.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so it's Denver closing out this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Denver, they've got DeAndre Jordan, Justin Holiday out there with Reggie Jackson, and it's Chanchar in at the 4. Hawks on D. They trail by 7. Gordon with a screen on Murray. Throws it up high, and Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick-and-roll action.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Nuggets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And Young, here we go. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Murray against Murray. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. 4 on the clock. For 3, Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Young against Murray. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the steal. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Bay. And here's Gordon from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from Young. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Using his athleticism on that drive, Bogdanovich forcing the D to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Jokic against Murray. Screen by Capella. Murray Murray, shot is good.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic drives the lane, and the dunk by Jokic.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Back to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Outside Porter. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
Here's Murray. From deep three-point range. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And stolen by Murray. He goes up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Murray stunned the defense and us with this one, playing at a high tempo and taking it all the way.
Outside Bogdanovich. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nuggets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Jamal Murray.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And it's Murray with the ball for Atlanta. 11-point game. Young against Murray. And Young gets it to go.
Using his speed and agility, Trae Young gets to his spot inside.
And here's Jokic outside. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Young. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Murray. And the jumper from the wing offline. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
us earlier on. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the... You know what's... Hands up. Part with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels in town. And it's Reed in at the center. Capella kicks to Hunter. Young in the corner. Clock at 6. And another shot with the drive. He lays it in.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
The kick out to Towns. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Now here's Towns after the miss from Trae Young, and Towns gets it to go.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Here's Young going inside. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And a deep three from Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Young from deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The kick out to Towns. To the wing right side. Edwards passes to Conley. Outside, Towns. Edwards against Bay. Rebounded by the Hawks. Murray with it. Now, here is Young. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Conley. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by McDaniels.
You see McDaniels setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
Bay with the screen for Young. The offensive rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Edwards finds Reed. Young with the steal. Pass to Murray. Young looking around. Takes it inside. Reed with the block. Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 10.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Conley against Young. He kicks it to Hunter. A crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Young. Conley into the lane. And yes, it's good. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Oh, nothing soft about that bucket. Murray going in with some momentum and converting through the foul.
Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young outside. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 9.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Shake Milton. Gobert is out there with Anderson. Then there's Brown, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Matthews. The 3. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Driving the lane, and Gobert kicks to Anderson. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 14. It's Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Anderson, and he comes up with the deuce.
Matthews pretty skilled now at dribbling the basketball. Outstanding at cutting his way through the defense, actually slicing and slithering to where he wants to go.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Bogdanovich. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
That looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report. Milton, wide open, he fires. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Brown outside. Takes a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Bogdanovich. Anderson with the block. And there's the try.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Brown. For three. The shot missing. Johnson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Got it off in time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
In the post, it's Bey and Capella. In the backcourt, it's the Stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the three. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Reed. Releases from the wing and drills it. Reeves got 5. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
And it's Conley penetrating. Good work there as it goes. He's got 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Young's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Passes it to Towns. There's the screen from outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Young driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Towns, the screen. And it's Conley penetrating. Count it. Good. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Young. Conley, the pass to Towns. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Offline with his 3. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Murray down low for by Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Edwards inside. Murray on him. Towns finds Edwards. Towns wide open. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Edwards drives. Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Into the lane. Young, no good. Minnesota leading by 11. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the pass to Bay. 14 feet away. No good off the back of the rim for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Hunter. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target. And here's Bay. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Murray with it, picked up by Brown. Murray, good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Bay with the screen for Young, driving to the basket. Count that bucket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gobert against Murray. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Edwards against Murray. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young outside. Murray surveying the D. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Outside, Towns. Jacks up a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Towns for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside for Murray. Pass to Capella. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Bay. Kicks it to Murray. There's the drive, and he makes that one. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Murray, and he uses the glass on the way.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Murray for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Timberwolves.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Here he goes. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The shot's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Murray against Edwards. 14 feet away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Outside, Towns. No good from outside. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.